Good morning. It's the 3rd of December 2021, and welcome to our morning debrief. Just to go over yesterday and the action yesterday, I think it was quite an interesting day on US equity markets, starting quite weak and ending quite strong. We had news this morning that no government shutdown averted, and quite an interesting move I felt yesterday in the oil price, which we'll chat about now a little bit. Just to look at some closing prices, S&P is about 20 points higher since our close. Nasdaq's about 100 points higher. We're above that 45.50. We had quite a big reversal in the oil price after the OPEC putting more supply on, which I don't think the market was expecting. So interesting reaction to how the oil price trades this morning, which is up about 2%. BHP Billiton very strong into the close there in London, and BHP Billiton strong in Oz. Rio also right, even though we've got iron ore off a little bit this morning. But all in all, commodity prices looking quite firm going into this morning's open. We had more hawkish comments from Federal Reserve last night, and I think the market quite Omicron headline driven, and more news out of some China or US regulators wanting to put an end to the Chinese listing. So quite a lot of news-driven stuff coming through here. Looking at the theme, I think it's been quite interesting how strong the dollar's been this morning. So let's see how that plays its role into a bit of a weaker rand. And we've got NFP today, and generally just a strong theme for miners in general. So I think we're going to look at our first idea. Let's just quickly have a look at the rand. Rand is seasonally actually quite weak during this period. I think this 1590, it's been churning around between 1580 and 1590. Watch this, probably looking to some more weakness today, and looking to some of our ideas. I think we're going to be looking at BHP Billiton again this morning, really, really strong. I think if you can get Billies anywhere around 440 area around there, I think it's a decent buy. You've got the weaker rand and you've got an oil price, I think, work in your favor. Similarly, I think Sasol's been the one that obviously been whipsawing and really, really hard to trade. But when it does get on the front foot, it often keeps going. I think the stock is traded, classic Sasol just whips down and whips up. So one to watch this morning, once it regained 267, which is sort of the important level to regain. It's sort of traded really, really well. There's been broker upgrades. So I think this one might, be able to head back up to that 296 area. So keep an eye on Sasol and BHP. These are the two ones that we're looking to buy today. Aspen's another interesting one. It's sort of pulled back. I think a lot of the vaccine stocks have done that. Just let's see, an interesting area to be looking at is around 229.45. Maybe I'll watch this one to see if it gets into that pocket, and maybe a buy zone there for Aspen. And then the gold sector, I think, is going to be properly played today. We've got NFP, later on today, where guys looking at 550K for added jobs in November. So let's have a look at some of the gold shares. They've been incredibly strong. Even though we did have a bit of a sell-off yesterday, there's been buyers all around at different intervals of the day. So let's have a look at some levels in Anglo Gold. Anglo Gold, 320, sort of the 21 day. It got through, nearly tested crosses at the 8 day at 333. So yeah, let's watch how these stocks trade. I think the stocks have been really, really well. Gold price has been a little bit weak, but I can see it's a bit on the front foot this morning. And then Goldfields obviously came to that 76, as we said yesterday morning. Tested here, sort of decent buying here in the auction yesterday. Let's watch to see if these guys hold here, and could potentially go higher. Similarly, in Harmony, also one that also has some serious buying around 67 area. So watch these stocks. I think they'll be in play later. But for this morning, I think we're looking to get along with some of these miners and Billies and Sasol, and watch how the Aussie opens with regards to how Naspers trades. Could be quite an interesting open. Good luck for this Friday.